Hey guys, It's back, and we are going to do a little update on the scrapping videos. So, I am going to have a few things in here. Did some visiting to the retirement dumpster. Went to the scrapyard a couple of times. And so I'll put that kind of as a little montage, and you can just kind of piece things together as we go. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it. And I'm going to do a video. I think the next video I'm going to do is kind of a financial update on how things have gone so far through eBay sales, Craigslist sales, and going to the scrapyard. Plus a few things that I've kept for myself. So hope you enjoy it. Thanks. All right, let's see what's in here today. Oh yeah, got a bunch of wire in here today. I'm gonna go get my bucket and dig it out. So that's what I got out of the retirement dumpster today. This is just one day worth. This is typical of what I get out of there, usually on the weekdays. They always have some kind of weird stuff in there. Here's some drill bits, probably about 3 foot long. I think there's 3 of them in there. I got HDMI cable, a lot of Cat5 cable, grounding cable, phone cables, Cat5 patch cables, all sorts of stuff in here. Some kind of box in here. I think there's a big chunk of brass in there. I gotta open that thing up a little bit better. This thing's got some brass in it. Not sure if this is metal or not. Yep, so that'll just go with the scrap steel. But yeah, that's what I get out of there about once every day. Not so much on the weekends, but pretty cool. Morning, how you doing?
Good. What do you guys got?
Mostly aluminum.
Yeah, cool. Anything else you got?
Let's start getting-
Or anything worth money, basically.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll start with this stuff, I guess. Here.
Okay.
Put it right on the scale here.
Put those in here. Throw that in there. Watch your fingers, okay?
On the scale?
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead. Thank you.
You guys take this as a break?
No, this is case wire. Yeah, we'll buy this as a wire. There's a power. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, do you want me to get these chairs out? Want me to get these chairs out?
Right on, man.
All
Thanks.
right, you guys have a good one. Thank you.
I need that.
Oh, yeah.
So we just took a load to the scrapyard. This is where I'm going now. These guys are really nice. I was going to another place and they were kind of jerky. So we're doing this joint now. So I had a pound of aluminum wire. I had 86 pounds of aluminum breakage, sheet aluminum, siding aluminum, cast aluminum. There's my drop cord, all those black wires, and the sheet aluminum there. So we totaled up $54.47, so not a bad haul. And we're going to go do some scrapping. If I find some good stuff, we'll bring you along. Alright, let's check it out. Oh, there's a barbecue in here. I got no interest in that, but I guarantee you there's a bunch of stuff underneath it. Too bad that's empty. But there's some wire. We'll get under this barbecue. There's some stuff in that bag. Some stuff down there. Some stuff in there. I'm gonna go get the bag or the tub and we'll get this stuff out of here. Okay, so what did we get out of that last one? We got a little bit of the wire that's in the Cat 5, so they gave me the #1 wire for that stuff. That's some stuff that needs to get processed. There's some brass in there, clip the wires. There's a little bit of aluminum wire, that big chunky green one's aluminum. Some Cat 5. And then this black wire I get drop wire for. There's a little bit of more Cat 5. The girls outside playing from across the street. Some stuff that needs to get processed, some aluminum, there's some copper in there, things like that, and then a couple of recharging cords for something. Sometimes you find weird stuff in there. And then my other dumpster that I stop at, the retail one, got a brand new Honeywell space heater. There's nothing wrong with it. It says customer paid, did not pick up. Same with that, it's like an under the desk foot rocker. I'm going to see if it sells on eBay, and if it doesn't, it's probably just going to end up in the garbage. So I got that kind of stuff. Sometimes that retail dumpster I hit can be hit and miss. I've gotten some really good stuff out of there, which you'll see in my eBay sales. Sometimes I get nothing out of there. Sometimes I get just stuff for personal use, like a box of pens or stuff like that. You can probably guess what kind of store it is. But we'll take a look at what I got in the hoard here. That's stuff that's got to get stripped out. There's my Cat 5. That's the telecom wire, #1. There's probably 30 pounds of it in there. Circuit boards. That's all clean or almost clean. Copper in there. Probably can't see it too well, sorry. This is a 32-gallon garbage can. I don't know, 2/3 full. That's all Cat 5 in there. All of it, the whole thing. My aluminum, which is empty because I just got rid of it the other day. This is all the drop cords that I get. That's last week and a couple of days this week. So about 10 days worth is what I get out of there. Miscellaneous crap wires. That's all. They give me Cat 5 for everything in there. Christmas lights. That's all Cat 5 in there. That's all my aluminum wire in there. And then what I've stripped so far of bare bright copper in there. I just do a little bit each day. Just try to keep up on it. I'd like to have two or three of these full by the end of the summer to turn in. So, but yeah. So, hello. We're getting loaded up for the scrapyard. I got my son Nathan out here helping me. That's Nate. And so here's what we're taking. One tub.
All Cat 5.
All Cat 5.
We're taking all of that too.
That's all Cat 5 in that one. Got a bunch of communication wire and drop cord. We got a tub of communication wire that they give us #1 wire prices for. So that's going. Got a bunch of miscellaneous wire we're gonna bring with. A little bit of Christmas lights in here. This is all phone wire in here. I think they're gonna give us the data cord prices for that too. But I'd kept it separated out just in case. So stack that up.
Then we got some Romex here. Just gonna throw it in.
And then just a little bit of, I know you can't hardly see that, that's a little better. Put a little bit more just miscellaneous number 1 wire pieces. Going with. Little extra drop cord that fell. That'll go with. So that's it. We're loaded up, ready for the morning, and we'll head out of here. You guys, we're loaded up. It's the next morning. It is pouring down rain, so we're gonna hit a couple of dumpsters on the way home. Construction dumpsters, but I don't know what the rain. Anyway, I got the boy with me.
Hi.
We are loaded up. Let's go that way to the scrapyard. So here's what we ended up with. I asked if we could film and they said no, that they didn't want us to do that, so that's cool. So that's what we ended up with. $111.35. There's the big payday, the Christmas lights, right? No. I ended up with the drop cord, comm wire, some of the just some number 1 wire, and 11 pounds of Romex. So the interesting thing was that I learned here is this one right there is when I called this new yard, they said they were going to give me data cord wire prices, which is at 85 cents a pound, and for the little spaghetti wire that comes out of there, that's a lot of copper, but I get it. I thought it was kind of weird. They said they'd give me number 1 price for that. So I was keeping that stuff separate. When I got there, he said no, that somebody was misunderstood, and he explained to me why, and I understand it, I guess. So I ended up with 103 pounds of the number 2 rather than probably 60 pounds of that being number 1. So I was hoping this would be closer to 200. That's why it's not. So, but now that I understand what they want, they still give me better prices than the other yard I was going to in town here. And now that I understand that, it'll be less work for me to keep things separate, so it's not that big of a deal. And so that's cool. So we're gonna go check a few dumpsters on the way home. It's raining, so I won't film it. And thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.